That scientists are developing.
Smash or pass?
Pass.
Any smash?
Maybe.
The girl on the left, she's kind of cute.
I think there just might be more either efficient or easier ways to do stuff. I mean,
maybe
childbirth.
Maybe if I was a little bit drunk, the one on the left.
A little drunk.
Yeah, a little bit drunk.
She's kind of cute.
Yeah.
I always ask people on the channel.
Many women act like it's their duty to have kids when it's actually their choice.
It's not always your choice.
Well, I mean, I said always, but isn't it usually their choice?
It's not much of a choice.
She said it's not always their choice.
Oh.
So whose choice is it?
Like the... Ma'am!
I mean, unless a woman has,
She gets-
unconsensual sex.
No, she can have a slip up, she can get raped, it's all kind of stuff. And some women don't believe in aborting their kids either, so they just go with the punches, roll with the flow, and keep the baby.
Don't women ultimately decide who gets sex and who gets born?
Who gets sex? Yeah, but not who gets born.
Well, sure they do, because women always have the option to choose whether they want to keep the child or not.
Right, but as I said, some women don't believe in aborting a baby. So even if you're in a bad situation, you
So
still...
then have protected sex. If you don't believe in abortion, have protected sex. That's the equation, right? Or am I missing something?
You're not missing anything,
Okay, I
sir.
thought I was going crazy.
You're not going crazy.
I thought I was going crazy.
You're not.
Keep it.
But that's still their choice.
Right, and you make the right choice to not kill a life.
Why do women
I
often
agree with you
claim...
there. Then we agree.
Yeah,
That is the right choice.
you make the right choice to
Yeah.
not kill a life, but you can also make the right choice to have protected sex.
I feel like I like the single moms that are just like, it was my own damn fault.
Just admit it, own it,
We would respect it a lot more.
Own it.
Be like, look,
own it,
I didn't want to wear one,
own it.
and this is the consequence. But it's never their fault.
often claim to be the creators of life when the child is wanted, but when the pregnancy is unplanned, it suddenly becomes the man's fault for not wearing a condom.
I don't think.
It's the nose rings for me. I'm not gonna lie, Pearl. It's the cattle
Ooh,
rings.
question: if a girl, so no nose rings if you're dating a girl. Okay, what about tattoos?
It can't be excessive.
It can't be. Would you prefer no tattoos or like small tattoos?
No tattoos, I prefer.
No tattoos. Okay. What about?
But if you got like a few small
like,
ones,
you
that's
don't really
fine.
care,
Yeah, it's fine.
I don't prefer tattoos on guys, but I know a lot of girls do.
Yeah.
But I don't prefer it. But I don't really care. Like, it's not a big deal to me. But I feel like on girls.
If a woman's got too many tattoos, it just screams.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
Yeah, I'm just like, nah, I'll stay away from that one.
I think that's like at least in my head, I don't think that's a popular opinion. I don't blame it on the men. It does take two people to get
Well, right,
pregnant.
but why is it then that a lot of times, it'll be like, the man got me knocked up, you know what I mean? As opposed to saying that it was two people,
That's a great question.
Yeah, that you don't have an answer to, so just take it. Don't talk for no reason.
If I had to give a controversial answer, I think that a lot of it just comes from like a negative disposition towards men that like most women tend to have. Like for survival, we have negative dispositions towards men.
Which is crazy because you've needed men to survive throughout all of history.
For survival, we have negative.
You literally need a man to survive. Historically.
What is she even talking? I said to her, don't just start talking for the sake of talking now.
Can you elaborate more on that? What do you mean towards survival?
So it's really dangerous to be a woman. Like every woman has a taser, every woman has pepper spray. First dates are scary. My friend needs my location because the worst thing that can happen is that I get sexually assaulted and murdered. But the worst thing that could happen for a man on a first date is that it just goes wrong.
What's the worst thing that can happen to a man on a first date?
It could be a setup. She could be setting you up to get robbed or something. I don't know.
Oh, okay. I was just curious what your worst case scenario is if you go on a date.
That's my worst case scenario.
That's your worst case.
Yeah.
I will say, I think women, we do live in fear a little bit more.
Yeah, you do.
So, because, yeah, if I go on a date, I am a little afraid to get killed. But I'm also afraid to get killed by doing this show.
Listen, you can't.
But I'm not afraid a guy is going to kill me. I think it's going to be a crazy girl that's
Probably gonna
pissed
be.
off.
It's probably gonna be one of those
A
feminazis.
man can impregnate multiple women a day. Why would women consider themselves the creators of life?
I guess because in the end, they're the only ones who can bring about life.
Well, a man can repopulate an island full of women. can a woman repopulate an island full of men?
No.
So don't men create more life?
They do, unless the woman has a choice to end it.
Smash or pass?
Pass.
Pass?
I don't like her attitude.
True. Okay. What is a surrogate?
Somebody who has somebody else's child?
I've read that scientists are developing...
Smash or pass?
Pass.
Any smash?
Maybe.
The girl on the left, she's kind of cute.
an artificial womb to grow babies. If you had the option to become a mother without ever having to physically carry the child or go through the pain of childbirth, would you choose to do so?
Yes.
Is that not adoption?
Why?
I would do it.
Why?
First of all, what if you pick the wrong person to have a child with in the first place?
Here, it's automatically what could go wrong. What if you pick the right guy?
The choice is on you, so you're just gonna have to be more stringent with your checks.
Yeah, I'm with it.
That would be my fear.
Childbirth can be traumatizing for a lot of people. It can be dangerous, especially if you don't have the right health care. So why would you want to put yourself through that if you know there's a safer option?
So if artificial surrogates became commonplace, would that diminish women's role?
No, because they would still need.
Well, in other words, if women and men were reduced to egg and sperm donors, would that make women no longer special?
No, because you still need an egg and a sperm.
Well, right, but I mean, would that make women any more special than it would make a man? Because they're both basically donating DNA. Women would be no longer they would no longer be the ones carrying a child.
See, the way society is set up, though, it would still be put on the women because men are viewed higher in society.
I think a lot of women would still choose to have the babies themselves to feel closer, so probably not.
Okay. If women and men were reduced to egg and sperm donors, would that make women no longer special?
I guess if only you did that and nobody had children, then yeah, I guess.
Why is society engineering women out of the equation?
I have no idea.
I think there just might be more either efficient or easier ways to do stuff. I mean,
maybe
childbirth.
Maybe if I was a little bit drunk, the one on the left.
Little drunk.
Yeah, a little bit drunk.
She's kind of cute.
Yeah.
I always ask people on the channel.
Before modern medicine, like the mortality rate was pretty high. So like if you take kind of that factor away, it's safer for like both mother and child.
Let me ask.
No. Don't even ask. No.
She's kind of cute.
No.
Not even a little.
No.
Okay.